Bobby Sands mural. This mural reflects the life of Bobby Sands, an IRA activist who came to world attention after becoming the first Republican prisoner to die in the 1981 hunger strike, which he had led. Also known for his writing and poetry, his posthumous status as a Republican icon has made this one of the most photographed of Belfast's political murals. Born in Belfast in 1954, Bobby Sands was brought up in the predominantly loyalist estate of Rathcoole. His family, like many on both sides of the community, were intimidated from their home in 1972 and moved to the newly built Twinbrook estate in West Belfast. Shortly after this, he joined the Irish Republican Army, the IRA, and was arrested on arms charges. He spent 3 years in Long Kesh prison where he read widely, taught himself Irish, and enjoyed special category status, viewed by Republicans as tantamount to conferring the rights of a political prisoner. Following his release in 1976, he became re-involved in the IRA while actively tackling social issues in the Twinbrook area. Within 6 months, he was rearrested on a charge of possession of a weapon. He was given a 14-year sentence and found himself back in the H-blocks, so named because of their shape at the Maze prison, the government's new name for the old Long Kesh camp. The prison regime had changed by this time. In protest against government abolition of special category status in 1976, Republican prisoners refused to wear prison uniforms and clad themselves only in blankets. Bobby Sands joined the protest and became official spokesman for the blanket men. As the protest escalated, prisoners began smearing the walls with excrement. The H-blocks quickly became a battlefield between prisoners and authorities. In 1980, in the stepping up of the protest, the prisoners, supported by women inmates in Armagh jail, launched what would become the first hunger strike. Bobby Sands, who had taken over as officer in command in the H-blocks, volunteered to lead the second hunger strike, which began on the 1st of March 1981. For the first 17 days, he kept a secret diary of his thoughts and views, reflecting the influence of James Connolly, one of the executed leaders of the 1916 rebellion, on his beliefs and outlook. On March the 30th, he was nominated as a candidate in the Westminster by-election for Fermanagh and South Tyrone, and after a highly polarised campaign, he was elected on the 9th of April 1981. His victory gave impetus to the prison protests, and his subsequent death, on May the 5th, 1981, after 65 days on hunger strike, resulted in mass protests on an international scale. In Tehran, Iran, revolutionary sympathisers renamed the street on which the British Embassy was located from Winston Churchill Street to Bobby Sands Street. Bobby Sands' writings and poetry, smuggled out of prison and published widely after his death, influenced many political activists around the world and won a wide audience among Irish Republicans. His election was to alert the Republican movement to the potential of electoral politics, paving the way for the peace process. His symbolic significance for Irish Republicans is unquestionable, while his strong convictions are captured in his poem, The Rhythm of Time. It is found in every light of hope. It knows no bounds nor space. It has risen in red and black and white. It is there in every race. It lights the dark of this prison cell. It thunders forth its might. It is the undauntable thought, my friend, that thought that says, I'm right.